He is coming, they say, or you hear in this time and age. September 2nd, today, Tuesday, around 11 a.m. in India. I have been praying for the ones I know and the ones I don't know. In my belief, faith, and experience that we are all connected with the same life and same love, that every living being that is being animated on this earth knows, understands, and craves for. He's coming. He'll come. He's coming. I understand that there is a lot of doubts, layers and layers of delusion that has formed because of deception from within and from outside. So if you're serious about life and its meaning and understanding what it all means in simple ways, then you're in the right place. Because trust me, I've done all that. The first thing that spontaneously erupts is, how the hell you do? How do you know? Right? How do you know? Everybody is saying this, everybody is saying that. You see, but that voice speaks from the place of pain. The on-the-job training given to me is to rise up from that pain and be this and do this, which is so much more exciting and fun. So it's a process. It is a journey. What we have in our hands to control and do is to make sure that instead of being from point to point, just thinking about, I'm here now and I want to be there, and throughout the journey we miss out on the experiences because we jump too fast or we react too soon. Understand what I'm saying? There are parts of us that is frustrated, that is being in pain all the time. We are in the company of pain, we're not going to deny that. But that is the only real thing that is happening in life that actually teaches you how to go through with it, and when you come out of it, you realize you're a changed person. So the journey does matter, what you eat during the journey, how you're sleeping, how, right? Every little thing matters, taking care of your luggage and all those things, even practically. Excuse me. So what are we doing now? Right? And for that we need a mature part to rise up and to be able to make the decision. Like in an orchestra, you have to follow the leader. So all our parts, he doesn't want to remove anything or hurt you, because the goal here, the destination is to be complete and to be whole. The intention here is to become one. Understand? We are all parts of the same energy. So the journey is about becoming one and complete. Then when you're completed, you are at rest, isn't it? You do a project, it's complete, then it's finished. You start a journey, go through with it, you reach the destination, it's the end. So how do you know? What are you talking about? I understand because I've gone through with it, and like I said before, all these gifts that's been given, the only thing that satisfies my heart is to give it back. So here it is. You're here listening to these words, and you can hear the confident truth that is coming through this voice because I've lived it. I am not reading from a book. This is my experiences, my mind that has tracked only God's hand in my life, and how miraculously I am still living and breathing. I am in a different place, not by magic, but by work, with every experience showing to me without any fear the rock bottom, the Most High, everything. It is a journey from hearing a word from outside. Right now you're listening to me talking, okay, it's doing something, it's going inside, it's creating that space to fill your heart with love and soothe your mind of all that agitated frustrations and all the pain and all the suffering that you're going through, because it understands. I understand. But you're here listening to this, that is a blessing. Today I could get up, and I'm not even glorifying the suffering. I am trying to express my life that I'm living freely, to show you and to inspire you and to empower you that it is a thought. If you just create a part of yourself that can say, okay, I can do it, okay, I'm going to rise up from this, okay, let me try this. So slowly we kind of console rebellion. Rebellion is nothing but pain and separation from the Lord. And there is so much sadness in that separation that we start to act out. We start to do all kinds of things that isn't good for us, in the intention, like immature and childlike, right? In order to hurt somebody else or to get their attention. That's what all tantrums are, right? People who are mothers out there understand. And we find our ways to console them, deal with it or not deal with it, and it's an everyday process. It's not the same, because children, my God, they grow so fast. By the time we're dealing with one tantrum and we're trying to figure out, they are into another tactic, isn't it? They've moved on from that, and we're still trying to fix the older rebellion. So it's a dance. If we have to run around, we have to run around. My son started walking in 8 months. Unbelievable. But at that time, you do have the energy. Somehow it creates, for a mother, it's very inspiring. I don't know from where it comes. But if you think about it, my God, God bless all the mothers out there. It is not an easy job, but if it needs to be done, we do it. God bless all the women out there, the strength they have and the ability to make up their mind to just get up and do it through their pain, through their problems. It's amazing. I'm sure there are awesome men out there who also understands that and bow down to the power of women. I can talk about that because I relate to the feminine energy, and I adore the strength and the power in a man too, because without which our gentleness and how it's tamed that energy, it's impossible. So see, again and again we come back to the same point where we're trying to create a balance, we're trying to create an energy. See, and if you find any gaps like in between when I'm talking, that's because I'm working from home, literally. Not that I have a big company or anything, but it's possible it would happen. But this is my life, and like I was telling my friend, nothing is edited. There is no photoshopping. This is literal life, and what is happening, and a very authentic and raw truth that is being shared. In order to for anyone to relate to it, it is not something high or low. This is life, and we all go through it. So if you find any gaps, or if you find a break in between the talks, that's because I'm also doing other things in the home. Like, for example, the fan. I try to turn it down so the recording comes better, but sometimes it gets really hot, so I have to turn it up. So please bear with me again. There are sounds and noises all around. But hey, that's life. Everybody is coping with what they have been given, right? And we work with what we have, and do what we can. But the goal must be to find that peace, that center place within us. So see, when as I'm talking, I'm actually living it. So I'm hoping that this is not something that is like a great talk for an applause, or no. I am trying to share this, so my prayers to that hand, to that mighty hand, to that God, invisible God, mostly because that's what's frustrating, because we can't see it. That's what we think. So whatever is given to us is what we understand of it. So I've been praying that it touches somebody, touches some hearts out there that is seeking some relief, and who are lost, not able to find their way out of this puddle and muddle. But hey, somebody is doing it, it's being done. So it should be easier. It will get better and better. But we do have to put that first step of understanding. First we get help from outside, then we start to do it from within. Because most of the time we're not able to see him or hear him, because we have all these lawyers inside. Mostly they're all liars. No, dismiss it. Even if truth is right in front of us, sometimes it's the nature of the mind to think otherwise. That's what rebellion is. Everything opposite. You do the opposite. It's twisted. It's basically it's insanity. It's insanity. So we are having a relationship within ourselves, and it's not just one. There's many parts of us. So that's why some people, they don't look put together. Or so if you have this understanding, say it's science, then we can actually help them. We can get to a better place, and we can help others. Great lessons mothers and children learn. They're on this path of doing our best to make lives better for the children and for ourselves. So these voices inside, it will say otherwise. No, dismiss it. It's not the truth. You're just making up stuff. But that's why, in order to dispel all these cloudy thoughts, to dispel the darkness, we have to shed light upon it. And one way to do is to think clearly, find a space, and find that part that is actually not troubled by doubts, or confusion, and especially emotions. When we think from that place, it will only think how it feels. That's that part, the part that feels sad, the part that is offended, the part that is angry, the part that is in pain and unable to do some things that it wants to do, so on and so forth. So they will come and give whatever excuses, these lawyers and liars from within us, to tell, no, you're making it up, no, you didn't see it. Many times, I used to try to share my experiences, then I realized that they're all closed. They close the doors, and even if I am telling the truth, they won't listen to it, right? I mean, yes, some people are nodding their heads, yes. So what do you do then? So then you go inside, am I going to join that? Because I know it's mine. So then you start to do some research. No, is this true? Did I really see it? Of course I did. So then you start to track your life better. Yes, most of the times you're all alone in this journey. Because ultimately, that's why it's called self-realization, self-work, right? Ultimately, you are with yourself all the time. And when you do that job well, then when you're with others, you are the same person with everybody else. And it makes a ton of difference. How you are with yourself is how it comes out when you're with others also. No, there is no secrecy here. There is no privacy here. There is a witness within. We're watching us. We're collecting data. We are tracking what's happening in our life. So I'm saying, risk it. Come out of it. Even if there is everybody inside of us and outside troubling you or throwing the stones of lies and deceit, dismiss it without reacting. Before, in my world, with my maturity, I would get offended very, very, very fast, because it hurts. When somebody is not accepting your truth, it hurts, but even that's ego. So yes, I've come a long way. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. I am able to love. And now I'm thinking I am ready to be loved by the millions. It was a prophecy that came years ago. I saw this word, loved by the millions, and he's been talking to me like that. Because when it's hard to hear that voice from within, my son used to tell, I'm not able to hear that voice. That means it's clouded. That means it's crowded. But it will happen when the space is cleared and all the tension is removed from those places, and you get some relief and freedom of movement. Then you're able to see clearly. It's so perfect, it aligns so perfectly, you cannot dismiss it. It catches you off guard sometimes, and sometimes when you are in tune, it's even more beautiful. At the right time, the right moment, you see that word, you hear that word, you see something, it really changes your mind, touches your heart. That's what we call his presence. You just drop everything and you're folding your hands in its presence. Simply put, it's so beautiful. And you're not afraid, that kind of a very comforting love. Like your own, like you're comfortable in your own home, in your own family. God bless all the families that are working it out and, living with kindness and understanding with each other. God bless them. You run behind it. You try to catch it. It's like a mother does with the son. I was telling you, my son started walking 8 months. He was so tiny, but so much energy and so much, growing so fast. He was walking 8 months, and there was only one lady who I met, and she said, "Oh, I'm really sorry." I said, "Thank you." Everybody looks at it as, "Oh, so great, so awesome. He's walking in 8 months." Yeah, that's one part. It's nice, but this lady actually understood that I have to be running behind this little toddler from 8 months on, and she understood. She said, "I'm really sorry." I said, "Thank you. You're the first person telling me that, instead of glorifying it. So it's really hard, but doing my best to keep up, running behind it. So it's like that, our thoughts, you catch it, you slow it down. Nothing wrong with it. Actually, when you slow down and you have a clarity in your mind and you're working things out with calmness, we were talking about just chill, which is also a word I saw twice that day. And it actually expands the time and the space, and you don't feel that stress and you don't feel that crunched up feeling. You know, you actually feel like you get more time when you do things slowly and nicely. And then sometimes I realize what would take hours and hours would actually get done faster because you're with it in that moment when you're doing your heart, your mind, your body, everything. It's a miracle. Even this morning, it's a miracle. I've moved on. The day is going fine. There is some kind of a peace. But how do you know? That's that question. First, we have to deal with that question. You deal with one thing after the other. You take it slow. Like I said, it's a journey. It's a journey from thinking he is coming to he's been always there. He's actually always with us, everywhere and with everyone. When I started to see his hand and works in other people's lives, that's what was so inspiring. I could see because I was so lost in my own thoughts, my own life, my own running around, my own fighting with the world to take care of myself, not depend on anyone, running away with fear that they're going to hurt me, all that good stuff that happens in the world. Been through all that. To coming out of that shell, to see him everywhere and with anyone, then even using you as an instrument. It's amazing. It's you doing the work with him now. So where did he go for him to come? You see, he's within us. He's always there. He's in everybody. And when we start to experience it in our life, just saying is one thing. Reading it is in a book is another thing. But are you willing to come open to experience it? Within yourself and with everybody, because see, everybody's life is different, everybody's body is different, everybody's mind is different. They all have a shape and a form. It's overwhelming when we expect something from outside. Even that's deception, that God in some form limit him to some kind of an idol or a you could go anywhere with those topics, it's vast. And we have a certain kind of a frame set in our mind that he should be like this, he should be like that, he should do this, he should do that. See, then that's what we're limiting ourselves to. It is so big and so vast that we're never going to be able to reach that destination. So the simplest and the easiest thing is to realize it within. I had a small break and someone did come. So we're right on with the timing and the space. We have to be ready in this space. Create some free space, so some new thought which has already been there will bless you to realize the truth. It's all there. It just has to be removed. So from he's coming to, he's always there within you. He's always been there. When you track that, when you change a certain personality and your thought forms, that energy can change anything within you. Even if we have inherited the most nastiest qualities and energies from generations, it can be changed. It's kind of like a spirit transplant operation, it's a transformation. So when that happens, you are so in tune that you start doing the work with that spirit, knowingly, with intention, instead of reacting to it as normally we would do, and feeding that negative energies, we would actually rise up to do this, what I'm doing. I do this with myself too. There is a voice within, you will hear it, or you will see it as a sign from outside. I'm just saying, just look out. Just look out, and be open to seeing it, experiencing it, and accepting it. You see, and it will change the world within you and all around you. Yes, I am talking this at a time when the whole world seems to be gone, crazy and insane, and you might not even have even the little bit of faith that you've had is gone. But I'm here to tell you it's going to change. He's already here in the form of a voice, a song, or a kind gesture of help from someone. We just have to, stop this other liar inside of us that always dismisses the truth and drags you into that other side. We have to make a choice here, isn't it? To be on the side of light so we can see. We can't keep being in the dark and complaining that I can't see anything. Get it? It's a simple thing. So be open. He's coming. He's here. He has come. All these will be revealed to you. The truths will be revealed to you at the right time, because see, this energy doesn't push, because it has to be the equal and opposite of what caused the pain, what you're going through right now, isn't it? Otherwise, how can we accept it? It has to be something new, something refreshing, and something that actually catches your attention. To see the truth, to be that truth, to accept it. He's very close to you than you think, and do believe there is a God, there is a spirit, there is a hand that can move in the spaces and come to you through anyone, anyhow. And slowly all those layers and layers of doubts and what we are buried underneath will be cleared out. We will come out into the light, and you will start shining. You will start spreading the light to everybody else. Everybody can have this gift. It's free, and we share it. There is no concept of copyright or possessing it or coveting. Then again, we fall back into the same place that we're trying to clean up and bless it and heal, right? So hang in there, and we will keep ourselves floating, and breathing and living, and it will all get better sooner or later. Just have faith. It's a word of encouragement and truth. We have lived it. Many miraculous things have happened, and I'm sure it's happening for many people. And we will keep strengthening our love. We will keep strengthening our faith and belief, and be open to experiencing His coming. We are being prepared here, so we don't die. When the bright light falls on us, we don't get burnt or die. But we join it, we accept it, we bow down, and we receive the gift. We receive the gift. You see, so it's going to be so much more beautiful from where I see it. We're all going to be together. It's all going to get better. You change something inside of you, and change that will change everything all around you. It doesn't need to happen the way it happened to me. It will happen the way that you will be able to see and receive it. It's that beautiful. The gift will fit you in your shape, in your form, and what you're made of. You see, that way there is no conflict. Where you come from, what you do, and how you believe in God, or how you're living your good life on this earth. It doesn't matter. We can all be friends. On this side, we can all be friends without any conflicts, and share the same space, the same love, the same thing in everybody. So we'll clean up a little bit, our life, our living, and that will clean up the thoughts a little bit, all that clutter and confusion. and make room for something real and new, and something that is truthful, right? God bless you all. He is coming. He's answering my prayers and everybody's prayers. We'll join hands together and pray, uh, that we receive this gift of love, the gift of life, everything that is beautiful out there. It's not all that bad. There are so many beautiful, wonderful people and wonderful things that we can choose to accommodate in our lives, and we can experience life a little better if a little bit of our mind changes and our perception changes, right? So from arguing and from doubting and from finding faults to just seeing the truth, you just be one in that space. There won't be any more conflicts, there won't be any more fights or war even. Basically, we are finishing off the war inside of ourselves, and from that place we will experience peace, joy, and all the wonderful things that comes with it. So for those who are waiting, he is coming. Just hang in there, wait patiently. The waiting also is an art. We'll talk about it more. Just be in the space and wait for it to happen the right time, not how or what we think. Just waiting in the space, it will manifest all the right things in the right place at the right time. So I'll say ETA on time. And we will all have a wonderful, happy journey along the way, celebrating, enjoying, and arriving safely at our destination. Amen.